ARE Melbourne City, my beloved football club, the team I support, the one that I would die for. A team with recent success in winning the grand final and 3 premierships as well as the Australia Cup. They've been doing pretty good for themselves, but at the moment they've been going on a downward spiral, winning 0 of the 5 derbies they've been in and losing to mediocre teams in the A-League. And that's where I step in. With Aurelio Vidmar gone, my new tactical vision to Melbourne City can be brought, and I can make history with this great club. Prepare for a new era of City. Now, what I'm going to do is not exactly a rebuild of City, but I'm going to change up their tactics, get some new players in, and just keep the squad how it was before, and change up the tactics. And because the way Aurelio Vidmar just left it was pretty shit, not going to lie. He's just done this tiki-taka stupid thing with the players, and they're not doing what they should. So I'm going to go with kick and rush, which is what I usually play, and hopefully it's going to work for City. Now we're just going to check the board expectations of, critical, which I need to develop on my youth academy and really get that continental and domestic success right in the first season, which is obviously what I'm going to do, because in previous career modes I have won so many of those. Now with my first signing, I'm going to go with a former City player. Everybody loves him, Jamie McLaren. He's the number 1 goal scorer in the A-League. He's City's best player, and I just feel like I must bring him back. So that's who we're going with. Jamie has always been a crucial part of City's squad for the years he played with them. So bringing him back, having that force back in the squad, is definitely going to be the key to winning Asian Champions League and City's 2nd championship. And of course I'll make more signings as the season goes on, but getting him back was my number 1 priority, as he is, well, as all City fans know, City's best player, only second to Cahill. Now, apart from signings, developing the youth academy is going to be another very important thing here as in command of City. Growing them is going to be the most important thing, because Victory and Western's academies have, from what I've heard, are better than City's. So here we go. It's going to be very important developing the academy in this career. From what I've seen of these kids, the ones we have off so far already have pace, they have good dribbling, they have already good things, which is what I need in my academy, which is going to be great for developing them, having already decent players on their squad. Now after seeing that, we have some amazing talent. Now unfortunately Adams, the player I wanted to promote, is too young, but what I'm going to go with is McCowan, because he's best rated player in this academy squad, so I'm going to promote him up, because he hopefully can bring some uniqueness and beauty to City's main squad. Now, after a pretty decent pre-season, we're coming up to the pre-season tournament. I'm going with the Asian Elite Cup, best money, best option for my players, and getting them prepared for the A-League season to come. Now, I've got my scout report back, and I'm going to get Neves as my new addition to the youth academy squad, because he looks pretty decent, and I think he could become a really good player in this squad. Now, finally, we'll get into the first pre-season game, my first match with City against Beijing FC. Now, we got one last thing before the game, and that's to do a training match. Got a champion stacking scenario. Now, unfortunately for the lads, I am pretty shit at these, but We've got an amazing team to train. We've got an amazing squad, so we can win this game and get great first impressions on the fans and the board of Melbourne City. And here we go. After a decent pre-season, we kick off here against Beijing FC in our first pre-season game. I'm looking to make a great first impression on the fans and the board. Doing some good passing around, good way to start the game. And we do get a little bit sloppy there, let it go, but we can still recover from many of these things. The defence is a bit sloppy here, but it is our first game. He's going to take a shot, but lovely catch by Beach. He had that one covered. We're going to run it down the wing here, which I'm confident these boys, we can get something done here. The first game, he's going through, and boom, it's a goal. We have scored in the first game. Matthew Leckie making a good first impression on me, and I'm starting to make a good first impression on the fans. Come on, City! We've kicked off here again. We're going to apply some good pressure on Beijing. We're locked in. We know what we're going to do. We're going to apply this pressure. McLaren's going in. He's running in. He crosses it. Atkinson, and a goal. We have scored a second goal within only minutes of scoring the first. Come on, City. Come on, City. Now, Beijing are going to take it out here. They're going to run it down. It's a good tackle by Tilio. Good pressure. We're keeping up this good press. We're going to have to keep doing this if we want to keep up this scoreline. And Beijing are starting to slip through the cracks here. They're starting to see where my defence is starting to be a bit sloppy. And they've got to run here. The boot's going to chase it down. The boot goes for it. Oh, and it's a horrible tackle. And there's a penalty for Beijing FC. Don't know what he was doing there. Horrendous. I'm going to sub him off. Needs to get him off. Can't afford him getting a red there. Beijing is stepping up to this spot. Hopefully Beach can save this, can he? And he's gone the wrong way. And Beijing are back in this one. Kick off here again. The boys know, can't afford to let things like that happen. So we're going to keep applying this massive pressure on Beijing. Let them feel our press. Have it against them. And Jamie's going to run it in. Tilio's going to run it in. It goes to Jamie. He shoots. And he scores on his debut. Back for City. Back in City Blue. He has scored. Jamie, welcome back to Melbourne, you beauty. Approaching the end of the first half. And that was a great half by the lads. 3 goals scored by City in the first half. Let's keep that up in the second. And not much has happened here in the second half, but Beijing have been rewarded a corner. And this is going to be crucial to defend this. We're going towards the dying ember moments of the game. We can't afford any mistakes to let Beijing get back in this one. Now they're going to cross it in. It's a good stop there. Good stop. An amazing save by Beach. That was an absolute beauty of a save and a beautiful ankle breaker there. I'm going to pass it off. And it was just avoided danger there. And unfortunately there was a bit of a sloppy pass there, so we can't get another goal. But let's talk about that save by Beach. That was spectacular. Now we've reached the dying embers of this game. Beijing have another chance and he skies it. Thankfully he's missed it completely. Now we're going to sub off Talbot for Kuhn. Yeah, he's had a good match. Now it's time for him to go off. It's the 91st minute here. We've won it. I've won my first game for City as the manager. Now, just going to play it out here, do a little bit of tiki-taka, move it around a bit, waste some time. We clear it away and the final whistle goes. There we go. We have won our first match. I have made an amazing impression on the fans. City are here to change the A-League and change Asia. And with this great first win, this is great signs for the season to come.